A special thank you to 23andMe,
a proud founding partner who shares and supports the mission of the Black Information Network.
Didn't catch the latest Roland Martin Unfiltered podcast? Here's what you missed.
We're going to these places where they voted for Trump and didn't vote for Biden and say, this is how we made your life better.
It's real, it's raw. Roland Martin Unfiltered.
The fact that you're carrying the mantle for a conviction shows you have ulterior motives. And those ulterior motives are keeping a black man behind bars.
Download the Roland Martin Unfiltered podcast on the iHeartRadio app and catch Roland Martin's daily commentary on the Black Information Network.
The American Civil Liberties Union, founded in 1920, works in the courts, legislators, and our communities to defend and preserve our individual rights and liberties. Find out how you can get involved at ACLU.org. That's ACLU.org.
If you've got a story, we want to know about it. Call the Black Information Network hotline at 855-500-9BIN.
This is Scott and Dion on the Black Information Network.
Get the stories that matter. The Justice Department and the Mississippi Bureau of Investigations are investigating the Rankin County Sheriff's deputy
With the perspective you want.
human rights activist Randall Robinson has died after a battle with pneumonia. If it's 24/7 news you can trust.
The Florida couple, Abigail and John Dickens Toussaint, are being held captive in Haiti. It's the Black Information Network.
The Bay Area's BIN 910 and on the iHeartRadio app. A special thank you to Lowe's Home Improvement.
A proud founding partner who shares and supports the mission of the Black Information Network.
I'm Bill Black with another Bet You Didn't Know music fact. Some R&B tracks are so good that the instrumental was used to make other hits throughout the year. Take the Barge's 1983 hit Stay With Me. Speed up the track just a little bit, and you get the Notorious B.I.G.'s One More Chance. Fast forward again, slow it down just a little bit, and you get Ashanti's Foolish. Then slow it down a little bit more, and we bring it up to date with Moneybagg Yo's Waukesha.
I'm sitting here knowing I don't need you pouring O's underneath, sipping, chasing with my reef, can't get my mind on Waukesha. Watch me put my heart in this cup.
From the 80s to the 90s, the 2000s, and now, one song, a lot of hits. I'm Bill Black, and that's another Bet You Didn't Know music fact on the Black Information Network.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Tyler, and this is Geico's Generational Storytime on the Black Information Network. How has the nature of our work and careers changed over the past few decades? I'm here with the Ross Barry family to discuss just that. With me is 73-year-old Grandma Marilyn, her 47-year-old daughter Celeste, and her granddaughter Alexis, who is 20. Marilyn, when you were young, you chose a career and stuck with it, right?
That's exactly what happened. And I come from that 30-year, you work and you get your little watch. And it was good to know that you were going to work, you were going to have a pension, you were going to have a little investment, buy your home, your car, educate your children. One thing.
And how about you, Celeste? Was it a nudge from your mom that made you choose a career in education?
Well, truthfully, I never wanted to be in education. And then life happened. I got pregnant with Alexis. I would work long hours as a financial analyst. And Mommy said, that baby's coming, you better teach. That baby's coming, you need your summers. But when I walked into the classroom, it was like second nature. I never second-guessed myself. I felt like, this is what I should have been doing the entire time.
Alexis, you're currently studying at Howard University. Do you think careers will be different when you enter the workforce?
Yeah, I do not think it's the 9 to 5 now. With the pandemic, it's shaped our lives differently, and I feel like a lot of times people are able to be creative and not be a consumer in a sense, and just kind of find what works for them, because I feel like it's a digital age now.
Join us every month for Geico's Generational Storytime, only on the Black Information Network.
I'm Mike Moore. Here's the latest from the Black Information Network. Former President Donald Trump will have to wait until next week at the earliest to find out if he's indicted for a crime in the 2016 hush money payment case. A New York City grand jury mulling over whether to bring charges is not expected to consider the Trump case again this week. It's unclear if more witnesses will be called before there's an indictment vote. Vice President Kamala Harris is on a week-long trip in Africa. She met with Congress presidents earlier in the week and announced a $100 million package to support conflict prevention and stabilization in coastal West Africa. Harris said the U.S. is committed to strengthening partnerships with African leaders and guidance for holding democratic principles. Vice President will lead with his Tanzania and Zambia. And that's some of the stars much more from your 24/7 news source from Black Information Network and VINnews.com.
Keeping you up to date on the Black Information Network. The mayor is BIN 910. Sports on the Black Information Network. Two African-American head coaches are making waves in the NCAA. Virginia Tech Kenny Brooks and South Carolina's Dawn Staley are making history and taking their schools and players to places they have never been before. Kenny Brooks is the first black head coach to win the women's ACC basketball tournament. Since becoming head coach, Brooks has led the Lady Hokies to nothing but championships as the only black male head coach in Power 5 basketball.
You gotta get a little lucky.
Dawn Staley's South Carolina Gamecocks are the defending champions and on a quest for a repeat.
I mean, this team has been to 3 consecutive Final Fours. I think they separate themselves from the others. They come every day, like every single day. They just get the job done. And I'm really proud of them. I just hope that we're able to win a national championship because they've done it the right way and they're just exemplary of what you want every student athlete to be.
Both teams are in the Final Four and face a possible clash if both teams win Friday night. Brooks' Virginia Tech Hokies will take on LSU at 7 p.m. Eastern, while Staley's Gamecocks will face the Iowa Hawkeyes at 9 p.m. Eastern. Over on the men's side, Miami and Florida Atlantic are in the Final Four. It's the first Final Four for the Hurricanes, and many will be wondering who in the world is Florida Atlantic.
There really isn't anything to compare this to at that university.
The Hurricanes will take on UConn in Houston next Saturday, while Florida Atlantic faces San Diego State. And it could be an all-Florida battle for the championship if the Canes and Owls end up with wins. Get your sports at 14 and 44 past each and every hour on Riera on the Black Information Network.
Hey, let's keep it moving. We'll get back to your music in a second. I gotta tell you about the 2023 McDonald's Change Week. They are 10 young black visionaries who started some music, speaking up, showing up, and loving us on our community. Over the next year, McDonald's and George Truth will make sure you hear all about it. They're starting something to change everything, and I'm here for it. Check out the 2023 Change Leader at mcdchangeleaders.com. A special thank you to CVS Pharmacy.
A proud founding partner who shares in support of the mission of the Black Information Network. Staying informed has never been easier. Tell your smart device to play the Black Information Network station on iHeartRadio.
Looking for ways to help propel human potential? For over 50 years, SEO has been an innovator in youth education, mentorship, and positive peer pressure. Tap into and support the potential for newfound greatness at seo-usa.org.
Entertainment news on the Black Information Network.
The conspiracy criminal trial is underway for Pras from the Fugees. He's facing 22 years after being charged with conspiracy, witness tampering, and failing to register as an agent of China. Pras was allegedly involved in a scheme where he used money from a foreign source to pay off those who attended the 2012 presidential campaign fundraiser for President Barack Obama. Pras is accused of paying attendees $40,000, which was the same cost as the ticket to the event. He's also accused of launching a lobbying campaign in support of Malaysian billionaire Joe Law. Speaking of legal matters, a judge is saying the man see, Hawthorne is going to have a hard time in prison. The judge told Ed Holder, once he gets to prison, he's a target. There's a green light on him from all the gangs, all the people that love Nipsey Hussle. And so, his life in prison is going to be held for as long as it lasts. Holder was sentenced to 60 years in prison. And rapper Snoop Dogg is making his case to headline the King Charles coronation. In an interview with The Sun, Snoop revealed he's open to performing at the historic event that's coming up in May. He also said he'd love to pay tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II, who was a fan of his. So far, there hasn't been any response from Buckingham Palace. And Beyonce just landed another show-stopping magazine cover. The music icon was photographed front and center for Vogue France's April cover. The look was also embroidered with sparkling jewels all over. The publication posted superstar as the first word to describe Beyonce, who is now the cover star of Vogue France for the very first time. With the latest entertainment at 17 and 47 past each hour, I'm Bill Black on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Time now for traffic and weather on the Bay Area's BIN 910.
You're seeing a lot of red lights on the Bay Bridge. Got 22 minutes worth of them. 80 westbound between the foot of the maze and the metering light. You're also struggling up the upper deck in San Francisco. Over to the San Rafael Bridge, it's a 13-minute backup. 580 westbound between Richmond Parkway and the Toll Plaza. Slow and go out to San Quentin. Vallejo, you're riding the brakes. 37 westbound between Mare Island Bridge and the Lane Bridge. You're also tapping the brakes out to Sonoma Raceway. And in Oakland, we've got a crash. Off in your left lane, 13 northbound before Thornhill Drive that has solid 20. Miller Road, traffic snarled over the Altamont Pass, 580 westbound through 205 at Northland Road, 4 minutes there. Jackie Bay Area weather, a wet commuter times today. Isolated showers, a high 52 at the coast, 54 in Oakland and San Francisco, 56 inland. With Bay Area traffic and weather, Jeff Summers on the Black News Network.
The power of information.
Black News here and now.
I'm John Marshall.
And I'm Bree Wood on your 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Students for Fair Admissions and organizations suing Harvard and the University of North Carolina argue that class-conscious admissions would allow students to create a diverse body and boost disadvantaged students without focusing on race. This comes in the anticipation of a possible ban on the consideration of race in college admissions. According to 2015 estimates, about 60% of the top U.S. colleges consider race as a factor in their admissions. But a study by Georgetown University's Center on Education and the Workforce said it was unlikely that schools would universally adopt class-conscious admissions.
21-year-old police force veteran Edward Williams, a white Kansas City, Missouri police officer, has filed a lawsuit with multiple complaints against the Kansas City Police Department. They include accusations that some in the division regularly use racist language and forced badge bearers to use racist policing tactics, such as targeting minority neighborhoods for issuing tickets. In 2022, the DOJ announced it had opened an investigation into the alleged racist hiring practices and treatment of black officers in the division. The lawsuit is ongoing.
Ruby Bridges has been shown during Black History Month in Florida's Pinellas County schools for years, but was recently pulled because Emily Conklin, a parent of a child in the county, believes that the movie was inappropriate for second graders and would teach white children about the racism that black children face. The Black Information Network's Natasha Williams has the story.
Conklin made a formal complaint on March 6, stating that the use of racial epithets and images of white folks who harass students who walk into the school will allow white children to see the racial history of segregation. School officials from Pinellas decided to ban the movie at the St. Petersburg school until a review committee evaluates it. Conklin was one of the parents who refused to let their children watch the movie after the elementary school sent home permission. I'm Natasha Williams on the Black Information Network.
And Stephen Shaviro, a professor at Wayne State University in the English department in Detroit, Michigan, was suspended Monday for a post he made which said, quote, "It is far more admirable to kill a racist, homophobic, or transphobic speaker than it is to shout them down," end quote. Wayne State President M. Roy Wilson says, quote, "We have on many occasions defended the right of free speech guaranteed by the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, but we feel this post far exceeds the bounds of reasonable or protected speech. It is at best morally reprehensible and, at worst, criminal," end quote. Severo's Facebook post has now been deleted.
Serenity
Sips is a small batch winery owned by Shakia Williams, and she is the first black-owned winery in southeast Pennsylvania. Williams' passion for wine started as a hobby and became a career after she purchased her own winemaking kit and then started experimenting making her own. The winery owner hopes to make a difference in the wine industry through her own business endeavors, and you can check out her winery online at serenitysip.com. For more international, national, state, and local news impacting the black community, listen to the Black Information Network on the iHeartRadio app or log on to BIMnews.com. I'm John Marshall, along with Bree Wood, on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
The only news that hears you.
The Black Information Network.
The Bay Area, PIN 910. Your money on the Black Information Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, I promised you earlier in the week that we would talk more about overdraft fees, so let's talk about them. The average cost of an overdraft fee is $35 per occurrence. Banks have been collecting millions of dollars a year in overdraft fees for decades. But according to NerdWallet, Capital One, Bank of America, Truist, U.S. Bank, and Wells Fargo have recently reduced or eliminated overdraft fees altogether. They started to pay. Capital One says the decision to eliminate overdraft fees cost the company $150 million. So why are some banks getting rid of them while others continue to rake in the cash? Obviously, that takes money. Some banks simply will not give up the revenue. But experts say the financial institutions that are making the sacrifice are winning the financial battle with consumers by gaining their trust, saving their money, and helping families generate wealth. So, what are the banks that not going to charge you this extra fee? Honey, you have 54 minutes past 8 hours. I'm Rodeo on your home for 24/7 News, Black Information Network, and BIMnews.com.
And where black news comes first, listen and see it all. The Bay Area, PIN 910.
I'm Bree Wood.
And I'm John Marshall, on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Afro-Cuban freshman Representative Maxwell Ross invited to come while addressing GOP House members after the horrific mass shooting that took place at a private school in Nashville, Tennessee.
All of this is because politicians in this chamber that have been bought and paid for by the NRA, that put profit over people, over human lives. Cowards who wasted our time last week, passing a parental bill of rights, not giving a damn about the rights of children.
Defending Democrats from Florida also implored House Republicans to support the bill he filed last week to create a federal office of gun violence prevention.
A 4-hour meeting showcased arguments for and against the teaching of critical race theory in Temecula, California schools. The Press Enterprise reported that Temecula Valley School Board's new conservative majority organized a public workshop on Wednesday and hired an anti-critical race theory consultant. Video footage of the public comment portion of the meeting has gone viral, with several explosive confrontations happening, including when a white woman in attendance told a black male speaker to get out of the country after his disagreement with the passing of the resolution to ban CRP. The Georgia House recently voted to approve legislation that would create a state board for the purpose of limiting the power local district attorneys have. African-American Fulton County District Attorney Sandy Willis is among the critics, saying the proposed legislation is racist and a retaliation against her for her open investigation into former President Donald Trump. Supporters deny the claim, and it will still become law with the signature of Governor Brian Kemp, who has previously supported the idea.
And the family history of two cousins from Maryland took them to a place they least expected. African-Americans Renee Anderson and Sharon Young had been searching for a long time for publications from their grandfather, who was a World War I veteran, minister, and poet. A 50-year family genealogy project took them to Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Their grandfather, Harry Wilson Patterson, wrote a book in 1938 titled Into the Soul, a book of verse and poetic prose. After reaching out to the Library of Congress for help, they were directed to LSU, which had acquired it to their purchase of the Riot Houston Day collection of poetry by African Americans last year. I'm Bree Wood, along with John Marshall, on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BIMnews.com. Now here's Mike Moore with your Healthy Minute.
A Washington State University researcher has developed